Hi guys, it's Jada.
Hey, it's Felicity, and we're in the J and F Babes.
And we're in the Jada Babes. Period. Okay. Hi guys, it's Jada.
Hey, it's Felicity, and we're in the J and F Babes.
And today we're just going to be talking about a whole bunch of topics. Relationships, high school, whatever we come up with. Just talk about it. I'm going to be on some real stuff.
I feel like by these videos, they're going to think we eat a lot.
Dude, honestly, and they're like, how do they look like? Actually, not even like, we look slim.
Low-key.
But they're like,
they eat up a storm over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, I think the first topic is, what would you do if you walked in on your friend getting beat up by her boyfriend?
My friend getting beat up by her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably beat him up. Like, the first instinct would be, like, to hit him or something. Like, get him away. Obviously, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call the cops right then while she's getting beat up. Like, I would obviously, like, want to stop from the action and then call.
I feel like my first instinct would be, like, shock. And then be like, wait. And then, like, go to the situation. You know?
I feel like I would just react, like, right away. Because I feel like once I know, like, once I just, like, you know, when you know.
You see something.
And then you just, like, you
snap.
go, yeah. That's true. You just go.
What would you do if you
But
walked in?
And
What?
it was your own friend doing the, like, abuse.
Yeah, what would you do if you walked in on your friend doing the abuse? I feel like I wouldn't be friends with her anymore because I feel like it's just not right.
But no, it's not. But I feel like the first thing I would do, I don't know, I'd probably start yelling, like, and, like, push them, like, dude, what's, like.
Yeah, because I feel like you can handle your friend better than you can handle your boyfriend.
Like a stranger or something.
Like the boyfriend, so I feel like, and the boyfriend's stronger than your friend, I think you'd be able to,
You know
like,
your friends.
yeah. So I feel like my first instinct would be like, girl, what are you doing? Like, no.
Oh.
And then probably, like, sit down and talk to her. But I don't think I could be friends with her because I personally don't agree with that.
Valid is different when it's your friend versus when it's not your friend.
It's different when it's your
I feel
friend
like you
and
can
then
act
when it's the
quicker.
boyfriend.
I feel like you act quicker.
When it's someone else.
Yeah. And, like, it's your friend getting, like, hurt, like, you act quicker towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when it's your friend, I feel like you just, like, you already know, like, dude, let's not, like, you know, I feel
Yeah,
like you already know
you
what to say.
you don't
like,
want your friend to feel that hurt. But then when it's your friend doing it to someone else, you're just like, whoa.
That's different. It's
Yeah,
different.
it's way different.
Okay, well, since we're talking about abuse, let's talk about toxic relationships.
I feel like toxic relationships are the worst. Like, any kind of toxic relationship. Like, I've seen so many toxic relationships, and, like, you know they're toxic when they keep on getting back with someone that you can just tell they're not happy with. Like, at all. Like, when you can see that they've broken up so many times over the littlest things, like, that's how you know. It's just toxic.
Communication is very important, and I feel like if you don't have communication and they're just breaking up, going back and forth, breaking up, like, there's nothing there. Like, I feel like it's more or less when it comes to that point.
Yeah.
But then also, again, sometimes it can be love, but it can only be love from, like, one person, and the other one is lust, or the other one is more toxic than the other one.
And when you have, another thing is that when you have to change your ways to be with someone.
Yeah.
When you have to change how you are personally just to please someone else.
Yeah.
Because what if you're not happy doing it? Like, if you're not happy doing it and you're not okay with it, then it's toxic towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not what you want to do.
I feel like it's important to know that you guys equally have the power in the relationship and not somebody else is more into it than somebody else. Like, make sure everything is, like, 50-50, 100-100, however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is balanced. You both know what's going on. You both know.
You both play a role.
Yeah.
An equal amount of role.
Yeah. You both are getting treated the same, like, fairness, and, like, you guys are on the same level, same communication, same respect, same commitment, same, like, everything. That's how you know something's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about our favorite
We're really
candy.
just not fat. We're not fat, I promise. We'll talk about cheating. So what do you think about cheating?
No matter what you do, you're always gonna get caught. Whatever's done in the dark will show in the light. That's that. I don't care if it's a year
real.
later. I don't care if it's a month later. I don't care if it's a century later. It'll always come out. No matter what you do in the dark, will always come out.
I feel like if you're able to cheat, what else are you able to do? Because I think texting someone else and giving someone else like attention more than like friendly attention more than just being friends. Like
if
texting,
you feel like you
physical,
have to hide
everything.
it,
Yep.
if you feel like you have to hide it from the person you're with, it's wrong.
Yep.
That's just that.
Yeah.
It's wrong. Like it's not
That's
right.
like a way better way to
explain it. Like
yes.
if you feel like you have to hide it and you can't tell them, it's wrong. That or you don't have good communication. Like either or, it's still wrong though. Like especially when it comes to
if you know the other person's gonna get mad, don't do it. I feel like I don't believe in that. Like personally, like if you can cheat, you're a whole different other type of breed. Because how are you gonna sit there and tell the person like, oh my gosh, like I love you,
You're
like,
the one.
You're my one and only, and we're always forever. But then you're over here, like
you're my one and only too. Like that's not how it works though. There's only one.
There's only
one.
one.
But it's one and only.
I think it's just wrong.
How do you feel about relationships where it's like multiple people in one? Like there's 2 girls, 1 guy, or there's 2 guys, 1 girl.
That's called something.
Is
Is it polygamous? I think it is.
polygamous?
Polygamy, something.
I want to hear how stupid you sound right now because you called it polygamous.
Polygamous.
Oh yeah, they're polygamous.
Okay, but I personally think that it's kind of weird.
I feel like if you're happy, you're happy. Cause
Okay, but the thing is, it's not legal.
really,
In some states, it's not legal because to get married, this is when they're on the TV show. It's called 5 Wives or something like that. And when he wants to bring another one in, he has to divorce the other one to marry. So it's not legal. It's not legal to marry. I don't know if it's legal in California. Let me look at it.
facts with Felicity.
Google says it's illegal in the United States.
To marry 2 people.
Mm-hmm. But I know in like certain cultures, it's like that's what they believe in. I don't believe in it though. Would you do it?
Would I do it? No. I can't. I feel like no. Wait.
What if it's
it was
one
like,
guy and a bunch of ladies, right?
No. What if it's like 1 girl and a bunch of guys?
Dude, that's our kids all call them dad.
Bro, we're like on something else right now.
Like in certain cultures, it's only traditional for the guy to have a bunch of wives. It's not.
Yeah, it's usually not normal for the girl.
Yes. But I just think it's weird. Like I don't think I could do it. There are high school topics you want to talk about.
Stay in school. Do your work. Stop letting people interfere with your life. People's opinions do not matter. Only your opinion on yourself matters.
Look at my
Also, stop checking out your eyelash. I was just gonna say that. You're just like, yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, she's cute or whatever.
Confidence is key. Confidence is key. I honestly feel like going into high school, you do need to have a certain amount of like confidence going into it, because it's super important.
Talk about your first year of high school.
Because I feel like freshman year, I was really like bad. Like I feel like I didn't really care about my classes. I was too focused on like the social aspect of things and not more like the school aspect of things. Like you go to school to like obviously hang out, like enjoy time, school spirit, but you go to school to learn. Like essentially, if you don't want to like go there, you have to go there. So you might as well sit there and actually like understand what you're doing.
Something.
Yeah, like why waste time? Like
I feel like my first year of high school was really different because I walked in there not knowing a single, like I knew a few people, but I didn't know a lot of people. Like I knew people outside of my grade, and it's like, but I need to know people inside of my grade because those are the people I'm gonna have classes with. And I feel like the first day I hated. I didn't want to be there. I was like so mad. Like I just did not want to be there. And I feel like as the week went on, and like everything started, like I kind of started getting like the feel of it, and like it was just like, well, I have to be here. And I feel like I did so much better my freshman year than I did like now. Like I feel like my sophomore year I was more like oh, I'm comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good. But my freshman year, I didn't really talk to anyone. I didn't know anyone. So it was like I was more on top of everything.
You focused on what you're supposed to. Yeah, I get you. I feel like, no, freshman year, I made so many mistakes. And I've learned so many things, but I was still making mistakes. Like, I feel like freshman year was just constant mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. Like, I felt like so
that's
young.
what you should.
Yeah. Like, and I was just like, that's, freshman year, I didn't take nothing serious. And then sophomore year is when I, like, summer going to sophomore year, that's when a lot changed for me. Like, that's when I was just like, I started taking things from a more like mature perspective. I feel like that's when I started changing. Like, I would look back on the things I did freshman year and I was like, dude, I was so stupid. Like, that is so childish, or that's so ugly. Like, that's not cute. Like, why would I allow that? Why did I let myself get into the situation? Why would I let myself like talk to those people or get involved or think that that was okay?
That's how I felt, because I feel like freshman year I probably had more drama, and it was just because I was like getting, and I feel like it's mostly on me because I wasn't good at reading people. Now I feel like I'm good at reading people and seeing how they are, but I feel like then I was not good at reading people, and I would just talk to everyone that I came across to, and then I realized later on, like, those people were just drama, and I should have realized it sooner. But then when I did realize it, it was just like I was down in a hole.
Yeah. Freshman year was a lot of trying to figure out who I was, like, as a person, like how I wanted to. I don't know, like, I feel like freshman year is that like awkward stage. That was my awkward stage. Like, I kind of didn't know how to carry myself. I didn't really like myself, so I feel like I was trying to fit in too hard, and I was doing things that didn't really make any sense. And I look at it, I'm like, dude, I'm so stupid. Why would I do that? But my freshman year, looking back on it, it was all bad. Like, I don't like it at all. Like, I really, like, looking back on how I was.
But I feel like your sophomore year was worse than your freshman year.
That's true. But I feel like my sophomore year, I carried myself better than I did my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew how to act.
But I feel like everything else, like,
relationship-wise and, like, things like that, who I was with.
Because that sophomore year, I feel like a lot changed. Like, a lot changed. And then after that, I feel like everything was like, okay. Like,
yeah. Everything kind of took its course.
Yeah. For real. Low-key, this is, like, how we are.
Literally.
Like, we just sit here.
We literally, when the camera's off, we eat and we talk about serious things and we laugh. Like, that's, like, being able to take yourself out of a situation is really important.
I feel like especially in high school, when you see something happening, like, you just need to be able to, like, take yourself out
of the situation
and just be like, yeah, this is not worth it right now. Like, I have something better to be doing than sitting here listening to this. Because I feel like that's what most freshmen go in there doing, is that they're too worried about being social and not
how
the
you
bigger
look,
pictures.
how everyone sees you. Like, it does not matter. No. Like, at the end of the day, when they're going to sleep, they are not thinking about you. They're not thinking about anything about you. They do not even care about you. They could give two craps.
Yeah.
They can honestly give two craps about how you look, how you feel, how anything about it. Like, that's honestly the truth. Like, no, they do not care. Nobody cares. The more that you walk in there thinking that you are, like, all this, like, the more cocky you come off is when people start getting a bad vibe from you, and then you're well known, but you're not known for something that's good. You're known for just, like, that person. Like, no.
And I feel like your reputation comes from freshman year. Mm-hmm. Once you get a reputation your freshman year, that reputation stays with you. I feel like all high school.
And it's really hard to get rid of it. We've had problem with people freshman year that tried to start stuff with us, and then sophomore year they tried changing their ways and being cool with us, and then we're just kind of like, well, it's hard to believe that you changed from what you're showing us. Like, it's just hard to believe people.
Because freshman year, once you do certain things, and once you get on certain people's bad side, or you just rub a person the wrong way, like, that carries with you, like, a long way. Like, no matter what. Because it's like, we see how you are. And especially when someone doesn't really know you or anything, like, a first impression is everything.
Especially when you have a first impression with somebody else and then they go with you around other people and you act different, that is horrible. That is, like, the worst thing possible. Like, you start act, that's so, I hate it. I would literally never talk to you. Like, that's probably one of the most, like, non-real people I've ever met. People that like to change the way they are, like, change the way they talk, how they act, the way they present themselves, hold themselves. Like, when you start changing the way you act around certain people, and it's, like, not in a good way, you're just like, really? Like,
Yeah,
It
especially when you hang out with someone so much and then you take them around other friends or anything like that, and they're just acting weird. It's just like, this is not why I was friends with you. Like, this is not how I met you. Impress them, and you're not giving them your real self and how you truly are.
You should always be genuine.
Yeah. And I feel like that's what people struggle with, especially in high school.
We just got into a deep talk right now. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment any videos you guys would like us to do in the future. Our social medias will be around here somewhere. And yeah,
It's been real.